I can't help laughing.
But the milk was mostly dumped.
I'll ask my father when he comes back. Welcome back to the third episode of the Reverse 1999 Let's Play. Frankly speaking, I don't know how I'm going to pace this video because I tried uploading this video 8 separate times. Each time I try to record it, there is some audio error that just prevents me from uploading the video. And then when the video does get uploaded, when I preview it, I can hear my audio, but then when I upload it, I cannot hear my audio. So this is my desperate attempt at making this work. If you see this episode, then good job, I've succeeded. If not, it is what it is. But you know, I've been thinking about the Reverse 1999 Let's Play, and frankly speaking, I don't know if I've entered at a good time. We will get into the story pretty soon, but I just want a moment of your attention. Frankly speaking, I think the Let's Play started a bit weird. I started in Chapter 2 as opposed to Chapter 1. And another thing is, a lot of people haven't been playing Reverse 1999. I mean, sure, there are a lot of people getting into it, but majority of people only search, is this game worth playing? Are there any reroll guides? Is there any unit we have to save up for? Are there any tier lists? No one's actually willing to watch a Let's Play, so that's my first observation. And I will reassure you, I will keep doing the Let's Play, even if it's just one viewer. I mean, this is something I've been enjoying. Another thing is the story. I don't like to interrupt the story as it's going on. I like to stay silent and actually watch the story unfold. And in a way, that's causing majority of the gameplay to just be silent, and that's not good. That it really isn't good. It just doesn't retain any attention. It's more like, why should you watch this Let's Play if you can just play the game yourself and probably speedrun the story before this Let's Play gets to the serious aspects of this game, you know? Another thing I've realized is a lot of the guides are made by already well-established people already familiar with the game, people who have played the game in the Chinese server. So yeah, there goes that. I literally have no advantages when it comes to this space, but it is what it is. Anyways, with that being said, let's just get into the gameplay.
You are back here again. Maybe it's telepathy. Maybe your soul is out of your body. Maybe... Anyway, you're back here. In the dark woods, the huge oak trees crack in front of you. Dry and pungent fumes billow out. Flames swallow a lot of things. A lot of money, a lot of lives, family laughters, and a pair of eyes that once looked to the future. Dead skin, dead fish, upturning fishy scales, desperate, the wailing wails of aquatic animals being boiled in the sea. Your palm tingles as you caress the trunk. The tree trunks with hanging dried strips of bark look like frightened cats. This might be their last effort to retain their dignity before meeting their doom. The hanging bark falls to the ground at your touch. No muss, no fuss, as if they've prepared for the fall for a long time. The woods are no fan of the fire, but they don't like staying on the cross for a long time either. You still have so many questions to ask her.
Her? Druvius? Okay.
But before you could, the battle has started. I like you being positive. Your optimism will help you achieve your goals. Get with the impossible girls, pay the bills, and probably become the greatest pacifist. Oh, did I just mention the girls? Just in case I need to add a few more. So get with the impossible girls, boys, elders, transgenders, cute radios, assheads. Enough. What we said tonight is just between you and me.
Yeah, I can assure you this is between you and me. This is definitely not being recorded and uploaded on a YouTube channel named Forever Life. That would just be ironic, wouldn't it? Well, with that taken care of, I guess we just provide help to these creatures. I was really expecting a battle here, but no, we just get the rewards and move on. Well, I ain't complaining. Let's get into it.
Miss Vertin doesn't seem to have any appetite. Or do you too wonder how gold bar steak with wine and boiled silver coin tastes? Storm syndrome. That's how you call these pernicious habits from the old society. Sounds like the Foundation are so satisfied with how the old society works that you call the current situation a syndrome.
The storm syndrome turned money into food in people's eyes. It's so ridiculous.
How did they eat those gold bars? It's not easy to cut them off.
Of course not. Gold is no meat or vegetable, but humans, yes. They are impressive. They had somehow worked out a brand new set of tools dealing with the new food. A para that can pare the rough surface of the gold like a potato. A spray gun that can melt bullion within seconds. A cutting board that can prevent cash from scattering all over the place. There are even cold drinks made from the melted Statue of Liberty for only 50 cents. I can't help laughing.
But the milk was mostly dumped.
Oh, it's the intro.
It's not food anymore. I can't experience the lives of people who are sifted out by the storm. But I wonder for them. What do they do for eating? For paying? In the storm, the thing that dominates their lives is still money. How could it be more ridiculous for the time?
Why do you blame them? In the storm, there is no life.
No life. You look very sad, Miss Vertin. I do not understand.
I'm starting to think she doesn't know what she got herself into.
This burnt branch should have come from a rowan tree, right? I have seen this tree in Ireland and southwest England. It is often called quickbeam, derived from Old German, means stay alive. Rowan is full of vitality. Even if it is transplanted from Europe to North America, it grows vigorously and stretches into a vast forest. In the most dangerous days in the Celtic calendar, people wear garlands and berries of rowan to pray for its blessing for vitality. However, an unexpected fire destroyed all of them, just like the storm. It's there for no reason.
I suggest you stop talking.
People, like this branch, whose life was brutally terminated. They worked out new tools. They tried to eat these softened gold bars and sold the food that's no longer valuable. People worked so hard to understand life with their own logic because they just want to live as much as possible, but not go back in time.
Watch your mouth, Vertin.
But going back in time, why isn't it real life?
Is this little rowan branch really alive, Miss Druvis? You used Arcanum to keep it at the moment when it was burned.
Huh?
Once you dispel the Arcanum, it would not be what it is now. I think you are clear, Miss Druvis, that every tree lives for tomorrow.
Enough! How abominable. This is not where you can give your speeches and such cliches. Since you're still being such a bureaucrat, why not let our believers help you get used to the Manus manners?
My guy, did you not hear of the First Amendment, the freedom of speech? So Vertin just spoke about hope and the future, which at first I thought she surrendered, but I guess it's good to know that Vertin is still up in the fight. And I'm also getting the impression that Druvis doesn't really know what she's gotten herself into. She's just a wanderer lost in thought. I mean, she is wondering what's the correct thing and what's the wrong thing. But at the end of the day, it just seems like she's oblivious to the storm, or at least she doesn't comprehend the meaning entirely. Anyways, Forget Me Not. I love his voice actor, but come on, man. Respect the freedom of speech. My man said, "Hey, Burton, I see you are speaking truth. Let me beat you up for saying that." And this is how this battle came to be. All in all, solid 10 out of 10.
Affirmative.
Would recommend. You know, when this other person is saying something you disagree with, it's time to get physical. It's time to gang up on them. It's time to beat them up. Truly, one of the best games out there.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Fasting forward, because a lot of these enemies are really redundant and you can just brute force yourself through them. Anyways, let's go back to the main story where things are actually interesting.
Or strength?
How dare you? You should not touch others' belongings. Look what you've done.
I heard that Rowan was often planted next to Welsh cemeteries because it would guide the deceased to the next life, so as not to stay in the world and haunt the living. But I was hoping... Never mind. The Arcanum is dispelled. I don't like things being touched by others. Take it away.
All right.
That branch. You've treasured it for a long time. Is it all right to just give that to her?
You asked me to stay. Is there anything you would like me to know?
Yes. I've received an instruction from the Guiding One. Our next plan concerns you. Follow me.
And so, after this chapter, we seem to have unlocked hard mode, which I don't think hard mode adds anything too valuable into the game. I guess some boss battles will become interesting in hard mode, but really, who's in the mood to practice different comps on the same boss? I guess you can use some bosses as a checkpoint, whether a unit is good or not, but yeah, you're just gonna be grinding hard mode for the sake of drops, so you can roll more in the gacha. That's really why hard mode is a thing. It just increases playtime, and you know, it's good to have. Now, the one thing I don't like is that the game kind of forces me to deviate from main story. It's like, hey, go back to the very first level where you beat up children. Amazing. Top 10 writing, in fact. The very first the very first battle in the main story is beating up children. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Anyways, I'm gonna fast forward since a lot of these enemies are pretty boring and you can just brute force yourself through them again.
My sword sharp.
Returning back to main story, we have this cleanup, which, you guessed it, more generic enemies that aren't difficult and you can just brute force yourself through them. So I'm gonna skip that.
I will pray for you. Sorry.
A critter waiting for the latest news. He seems calmer than before. His cousin has read his flyer in the land filled with gold.
Cold beam in your eyes, friends. Don't make that call yet. Maybe, just maybe, we got it all wrong. Humans are not all bad. Please believe me. My bro, sister, neighbor, aunt saw with her own eyes that humans are eating gold. Gold! Real gold! And green papers too. They're eating cash. They're eating the terrible, painful, and hateful gold. They ate and they swallowed. They used fire and knives to cook and cut it, but it still broke their teeth. I must tell everyone about this quickly. It changed my mind about humans. It's time to cast our prejudice.
thanks to Megres Potion at Tyler's special mix. Magic Translation and Imaging Formula Basic. Contents are for references only. Oh, I'm driving myself insane by reading it out in this way, but you know what? It is what it is. We can now move on to the next chapter. The good news.
It's a nice view here.
Indeed. Where your woods can just be seen.
Are you here to ask about my decision?
We had negotiated with the local government. They are very interested in your woods. Because of the storm, the medical supplies cannot meet the needs of the surging number of patients. They need places to house the patients and refugees. Your woods are the best choice for its abundant space and adaptability to cast the healing rituals. So, have you made up your mind, Miss Druvis? You're always welcome to join us, Manus.
And here I thought she was already a part of the Manus.
If I join you, will you reject the government because of me?
We have a better plan. In the woods, they're going to build the only major relief shelter in the city. Arcanum will be used as the main treatment here, which means food, resource, money, and everything necessary to build Manus Vindicte. We've reached a consensus. Nobody can offer a better assistance in the field of Arcanum than us.
What about those refugees?
Only those who are sifted out by the storm will become refugees. You will not. You have my word. We hope that on Relief Day, you'll show up as the owner of the woods and offer your help.
I am no longer the owner of the woods.
For as long as you need, I will transfer the ownership to you at any time. Not to mention that the one and only owner of the woods is you. From the beginning to the end. I know how you feel. What you once had is what I should have. I will look after the woods for you. Till the moment we start the Relief Day plan.
Thank you. For tomorrow.
Not enough bullets. Cover me, my lord.
Your wound hasn't healed. Can't get hurt anymore. Stay behind me. This is a cage. She wants to catch us. The exit at 2 is our last chance. Break through.
No, my lord, it's too late.
Oh, it hurts. The slime on the thorns will make your body stiff. Be careful.
All retreats are blocked. We are caught.
No, we can't be trapped here. Let me try again.
Give it up.
Flammo flicker. Oh, it bounced back. How? How is the thorn cage so tough?
It's over.
Efferoi away! Damn it, why?
You are not pure blood, right? My lord.
I'm not sure.
You are like me. Crappy guys not good at Arcanum. Don't you see it? The pure blood Arcanists and we are worlds apart. Can't beat Druvis. You know it. When you push out the old woman in white, you should have figured it out. No matter how we struggle, it makes no difference. We will be sent to Arcana.
There must be a way. It just takes time.
You are braver than most people I've ever met, my lord. But it's not enough. Far from enough. When it's time, please kill me.
What are you talking about?
Left of my chest. The Manus will not let us go. Killing each other has always been their favorite. You are much more important than me, my lord. Cherish your value.
I don't understand.
Remember, left of my chest. Do it quick.
It's too risky and...
If you want to survive, we have no choice. Trust me, my lord. I cherish my life more than anyone.
But what you said... She heard it all.
You are right, my lord. Her destiny is her choice.
Well, I sure hope Druvis makes the correct decision. I mean, the name of the chapter is literally The Good News, so maybe this is a character arc for Druvis herself. Kinda wish they didn't get rid of Schneider, but it is what it is. I guess they just wanted to see either Schneider or Timekeeper dead, but maybe Schneider is more aware of the Manus' tactics. And we just lost a very key point of the story. Or you never know, maybe Schneider makes it back through the summon screen, because Vertin literally met Sonetto that way. Anyways, that's all the time I have. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.